Good morning, world. Good morning, Pilates people. Welcome to my Monday morning live stream for Pilates. So, on the plan, on the agenda, was to do some loosening for the thoracic spine. So, we will start the session, as always, lying down on your back, just working through the bridges. And then I'm going to come and do some thoracic spine loosening, and then we'll have a stretch at the end. So, just as a reminder, as always, if you feel like I'm asking you to do anything which is aggravating old pain or giving you new pain, wind it back in. Don't push too hard. You work within your capacity, you work within your limitations. Now, I do have my phone by the side of me here. So if you feel that the connection has dropped down from my end, if someone could WhatsApp me, that would be great. Now I'm going to come and lie down on my back to start with. Coming down through here. So no real fancy equipment today, other than my mat and the pillows, and I'm just going to lie down here, relax. What I might do, you continue to lie down. I just want to tilt that down slightly, just because that means you can see me a bit better. And I know I joke about this stuff, but one day I'll have a professional photographer to do this. Until then, it's just me. Lie down on your mat, on your back. So let's make a start. I seem to be wearing jewelry today. Okay, so nice deep breath in, exhale, relax your rib cage down, lift your toes, spread the toes, replace them, and then with the bridge of the hand here, or the heel of the hand, place that on your hips, thumb onto the navel, imprint the spine, and then release down. So we're looking for that tilting movement through the spine, imprint, lift up, and then lower back down. Imprint, inhale, lift up, lower back down. So we're getting that lovely movement rolling through the spine, rolling through the pelvis as we imprint and peel up and lower back down. Now, I always start my classes with bridges, whether you're working in a studio class with me, whether you're working on an advanced class, whether you're just doing the basics. We're just rolling up and down here. Imprint, lift up, and then lower back down. Good. And now I'm just going to place the hands on the floor or on the mat. And if you want to, you can add in overhead arms. So take the hands up above the head, release the spine down, and we're going to add a curl up. Let's work through 3 sets of 10 of these. And then we'll add in some knee hugs. So we just start doing this, just get the spine moving. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release down. Good. So if you're in Tavistock or Devon, goodness me, there's been a virus going around. I've had 8 cancellations in 1 week with a virus. That's unheard of since the actual COVID. And I think I obviously had it too. My little Achilles heel is my immune system, and I'm always exposed to so much. Anyway, so I cancelled Pilates on Wednesday night because I had no one coming. Everyone had a virus. And then Friday morning, I thought, actually, that's probably quite a good idea to cancel because once again, everybody seemed to be unwell and I was exhausted. So if you're not feeling great, gosh, there is something going around. Right, hug your knees in towards your chest and stretch. Good, and then feet to the floor and knees side to side. So consequently, after a week of working, probably feeling a bit worn out, battling off a virus, on Saturday, come back to the centre. I'm going to just realign here, imprint the spine, lift up, peel up onto the shoulder blades, inhale, hands above the head, release down, release the spine and curl up. On Saturday, for the first time since I've moved into the farm, I had the entire farm to myself. There was nobody here. There were no builders. There was nobody in the house. There was nobody moving sheep. There was anything. And it was silent and peaceful. And I took the dog out for a walk and did this, that, and the other. And then I binge watched Yellowstone, hugged the knees in towards the chest and loosen. And I'm just wondering, really, have I left it too late in life to become a cowgirl? Feet to the floor, knees side to side, loosen up. Really good. Okay, that's perfect. We're going to do one more set. Lift the toes, spread the toes, replace down, imprint the spine, peel up, come bring the hands above the head, keep the hands above the head, lower down, add the curl up, upper abdominals, lower abdominals. Now, what did we do last week? There was a day we did the abdominals and spinal exercise. I obviously hadn't done them for quite a long time because the next day my abdominals told me for the rest of the week. So I don't know if that was you as well. Curling up. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release down. And I do have to let you into a secret, which is I became so obsessed with Yellowstone that I bought myself a pair of cowboy boots on Vinted to wear at a party. So just fulfilling this dream of mine. Good. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, curl up. We'll just do two more. You should be feeling really nice and loose by now. Peeling up, lowering down. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Feet to the floor. Take the knees to the right, look over towards the left. And then other way. And other way. And then other way. Absolutely perfect. Right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring ourselves up to seated. So you can do this standing, seated, sitting on a chair. I'm really doing this in a seated cross-leg position for ease of being able to see, really. Now, just sitting down nice and comfortably, however you are, roll both shoulders back. Get that microphone there. Roll both shoulders back. So get that right one loosening. We're working on thoracic mobility. And then get the left one loosening. And then the right one, and both. And then bring them forward, really loosening through the shoulders. Now, sometimes when I'm writing an exercise plan for the week, it's a little bit selfish. I think to myself, oh, what do I need work on? And then put them in. So I try to alternate it. 1 week, just keep loosening, roll that right one back. Maybe 1 week I'll do, so sort of every week I'll do bridges and glutes. I'll try and do some balance every week. I'll do some abdominals every week. And then sort of different ones I kind of add in to try and bring some variation. Okay, now from here, what I want you to do is really work on your posture. So it may be easier from a standing or from a seated position, but I want you to scoop and engage the abdominals, lift up the rib cage and feel the length coming through the neck. Drop the shoulder blades down. Good. So this might not feel particularly easy. You're going to do this from kneeling. Kneeling will bring your pelvis into a little bit of anterior tilt. Sitting on the bottom tilts it back that way. So from here, roll back, roll back. Now, what I want you to do is imagine you're holding 2 bowls of soup, the dumb waiter, and we're going to take the hands to the side and back to the center. Now, this is not an exercise in thrusting the chest forward. It's an exercise in mobilizing through the shoulder. So you're wanting to keep rib cage and pelvis square on as you take the hands to the side, draw the shoulder blades together and back. Length of the neck, shoulder blades together and back. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now we can lift up, carrying the soup still, and then back down. Inhale, lift up and down. Good. Now, in other news this week, Copper, my little spaniel, had his first day at gun dog school on Saturday. I have to report, he was a very, 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 very good boy. So we're feeling very proud of Copper. Good boy. Lovely. Good. Relax. Roll the right shoulder back. I've been working quite hard with him on keeping him steady around sheep. So now he can walk through 3 fields of sheep off the lead. And staying in close. Again, that's another big one for a little gun dog or a farm dog. Roll back the shoulders. Good. Now, once again, we're going to do some chin tucks here. So I'm going to turn slightly side on. And once again, you can do this sitting, standing, kneeling. I'm really interested from above the waist. So lift up. Lift your rib cage up, long through the collarbones here. And then what I'm going to get you to do is that horrible exercise where you give yourself a double chin. Like a chicken, double chin. Like a chicken, double chin. Okay, like a chicken, double chin. Like a chicken, double chin. Right, do 3 more. 2 more. And then the last one. Okay, now hold the double chin there. Scoop and engage. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift up through the rib cage. So it's not pretty. You're working those deep muscles. Hold. And then do a rotation to the right. And then a rotation to the left. With the double chin. I know it's hard. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Scoop the abdominals. So whilst we're not doing very big movements, we're doing lots of movement here. Lots of exercise here for those very deep spinal muscles. 3, 2, last one. Relax it down. That's very good. Right, I have one more in seated to do. So we're going to do shoulder shrugs. Let's move my hair back. Right, let's get in closer. Let's get in closer so you can see exactly what's going on here. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to take the hands up above the head and then touch the back of the scalp. Take the elbows back, shrug the ears up, exhale down. So it's an inhale. These shoulders come right up around the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Shrug down. Big forced exhalation. And then in doing that, we're releasing off the trapezius muscles here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Long through the neck, exhale. 3, good. 2, last one. Absolutely perfect, good. So limber up, hoping you're feeling all nice and loose through the thoracic spine. Now come back here, come back onto all fours, into cat position. And we're just going to work through a little bit of angry cat stretch here in cat. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, roll the toes underneath you, arch up through the back, and then release back down. Arch up through the back, and then release back down. Arch up through the back, and then release back down. Arch up through the back, and then release back down. So opening up through the thoracic spine here, start to sit back on the heels and stretch, and then come in the other direction. Inhale, look up. Exhale, arch up through the back, stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, do 3 more. 2 more. Last one, and then from here, sit back on the heels and stretch up through your spine. And then come back up, and then from here, what we're going to do is a thread the needle scoop. So inhale, arch up, look up towards the ceiling, exhale, scoop through.